Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and welcome back to another monthly installment of On the Horizon, where we look at the previews for the month, well, in this particular case, the month of September. So we're in July, beginning of July, and we're talking about freaking September's new stuff. And we're going to be looking at these books because, it's all there. And we're going to be looking at previews, and we're going to be looking at a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, let's get into that. While we're doing that, hey, listen, guys, don't forget to check out my Patreon page. Please do not forget to check out my PayPal page. All those links are below. Also, Beautiful Halo. These are the guys that will provide you with all sorts of cool gear, and you check them out, and anything that you buy, you get my awesome freaking discount, and I get a couple bucks thrown my way for everything that you buy. It's not every order, it's everything that you buy. So you want some cool Marvel or DC merch, go get some really freaking awesome deals there, and then just come right on back and check out what we're doing here, because they're going to hook me up, you're going to hook yourself up, and we're all going to get hooked up. Anyway, so just a whole bunch of cool things here. I'm not overly interested in the figures for the Marvel and DC brand, but I am interested in the other stuff because I'm going to see all the other stuff in the other two books. But for now, look at these, what do you call it, the Street Fighter figures, man. That is just gorgeous right there. It's only going to be these four, but you know what? At least we got a bad guy in there. We got the two main dudes, and of course a lot of people like Guile from Street Fighter 2, but that is awesome. That is awesome. What do we got here? We got a bunch of these things here. We got freaking Kong from Skull Island. Okay, this, however, I don't remember if this is shown in the preview book, in the Marvel, in the Marvel book in particular, but this is the 1/12 collectibles. This is gorgeous, man. The 1/12, of course, that scale equates to 6 inches. That's the 6-inch figure. So that goes perfectly with the Marvel Legends figures. And I gotta say, they're freaking beautiful, man. We'll get more into that in a bit. For now, you got the Rocketeer statue. You got King Ghidorah statue over here. This is from what? The 1991. Beautiful stuff, man. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. We're going to skip by the Marvel DC stuff because we're going to see them again later. Bring back a whole bunch of other stuff, older stuff, a whole lot of older stuff. Like that's the Diamond Select stuff there. Here we go with the Fortnite. We got Doom over here. We got the main two dudes, Scorpion and Sub-Zero from, these are the breakout hits, right? We got the 3 main dudes from Harry Potter and their Patronuses. And then we got Lord Voldemort with Nagini, his snake. That is sweet. And we got Doom up on top. How you doing? Now, these Fortnite characters are freaking awesome. I actually own this one, the Wildcard red suit. I don't own the Wildcard black suit, and I did not know that he freaking existed with the other two. I feel like I should get 2 of these and 2 of these now, because, wow, and just have 4 of them. Just have them run around, with all the different heads, because that's kind of cool right there. We got the Ice King from Fortnite over here, and look at this. We got one of the figures, the Quad Crasher. Now, it does not come with a figure, but it is priced the exact same price as the Ice King. So if you were to get the Ice King and Raven and the vehicle, they would all cost you the same each individually. So that is sweet. I also like that you got the, what do you call it? These guys with with their parachuting in. All this stuff is really cool, man. All this stuff is really cool. If you're into the Fortnite stuff, come on. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Of course, we got the Star Trek stuff. I love that we keep on getting all these different Star Trek ships. That is excellent. For me, that is one of the most beautiful things going. We got the Scimitar over here. This is beautiful. I absolutely love these ships, man. Re-releasing these for the 10-year anniversary? Nah. What is it? Yes, 10th anniversary from getting Game of the Year. So sweet. Got Flash up there. We got WWE figures there. They really need to do a whole lot more with Braun Strowman. Why are you holding him back? It's just ridiculous. This is cool, and I did not see these in the other Marvel books, so fairly important to talk about. Moon Knight is going to be coming out now. It just went on pre-sale not too long ago. The pre-sale ended. You can still pre-order them here on previews. So that's kind of important. There's people online talking about, oh, you can't order them anymore. They're lying. They're full of crap. All of these are the Mezco 112s, meaning the 6-inch figures. So you're going to have the Gladiator Hulk. This looks amazing. This is the Mark V armor. If I'm going to make a complaint, I wish it came with more than one head. This should have a Tony Stark head. This should have a open face mask head. This should have, what do you call it? By open, I mean, in this particular one, the mask actually comes off, but it's still got the part around it. This should have more than one head, and I'm disappointed if it doesn't. But this is the early release of it. So I don't know what that's going to be. Here's the $80 one. This is $90, $135 because it's going to be so freaking huge, I imagine. These guys, however, these are awesome. Really looking forward to these. I hope they got a whole lot more for Black Panther also. I mean, clearly they got to have more because he's going to have weapons and stuff like this. There's no way they're showing everything. They didn't show Blade's weapons, but I'm really looking forward to Blade. Only $80, just like the Moon Knight one that's going to be coming out soon. I think that actually comes up a little bit later on again. But anyway, yeah, the Mezco stuff, man, absolutely amazing detail, articulation, everything, anything you could possibly imagine, it's all there. Frank Frazetta, limited size, life-size painted bust. So I think they're gonna, I think they say, yeah, Jeff Yeager does the bust, but this is actually what Frank Frazetta looks like here, and there's going to be $630 basically for this. It's going to be limited, so this means it's probably going to be numbered. These are gorgeous, man. These are gorgeous. If you're a big fan of his stuff, like one of his things, they say later on in this, one of his things actually sold for like $4 to $5 million. It's a lot of money. You got the Ecto Blaster over here. You got Candyman. You got Phantom of the Opera. What do you call it? The Godzilla figures, including the new one. This is that plastic shield, it looks like, that's fine. If you want a Captain America shield but you can't afford one of the big ones, which I understand, bang. You got the right-handed Infinity Gauntlet to go with your left-handed regular Infinity Gauntlet, bang bang. You got these two. I'm looking for the Beta Ray Bill Stormbreaker because yeah, cute. We've got another Mezco up here, the Magneto, and this is the main one, the one that was just advertised recently, and the pre-orders are already over. These are both $80. That's awesome. This is gorgeous. This Moon Knight, it is gorgeous. The Marvel figures that are going to be coming out soon for what do you call it? This one's already out. It hit Canada at least. I believe these are already out in the States, but we'll get them pretty soon here. What do you call it? Like, this is for my son. This is for my 6-year-old. He loves the Minecraft stuff. So I love that they're still making all this stuff. Because, yeah, like, the animal, he gets his hands on the animals, he's going to freak out. I just taught him about the TNT yesterday. So forget about it, man. He's already making bombs and blowing up sheep and stuff like that. The better look at Kong from Skull Island. What is this? Conjuring Universe? All right, cool. The Crooked Man. 7-inch. He's 7 inches. That's actually a good scale, I think. All the Toy Story stuff, because why wouldn't you? These are nice. These are going to be the 3 3/4 inch figures here, but they got the cardstock on the back right down here. So cool, man. Cool. I'm looking forward to seeing those re-released. Refractor. They're already putting up the sales for Refractor. There's a couple people who already got their hands in here. Do not buy from scalpers. There's no need. They're going to flood the market with this. We're going to be okay. Okay? Here in Canada, back in the States, wherever, they're going to flood the freaking market with these. Don't go crazy. And besides, I don't even know that I want it. It's gorgeous. But I'm used to the old one where there's 3 characters and they form the one camera. So that's just me. Anyway, you got all these figures that they're doing here. Ba-da-dang, 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 ba-da-dang. Bang, you got them. This is cool. This is cool. The Batman vs. Superman Gaslight Batman pretty soon. They kind of felt gaslighted by that. Keep your eye out for Hakes. All right. They got a lot of full-page advertisements in here. And there's for a really good reason. Read up on some of their stuff, man. That actually looks really cool. If you're looking to, get instead of buying from a scalper, see about doing it through the auction. See what you could do there, because they're going to have a bunch. And, yeah, they're going to get some of that rare collectible stuff. Again, here's these Street Fighter figures, which I love the way they're doing that. What else we got here? Bunch of cool things here. It made me think that they need to do a giant size rubber suit. They'd have to be custom, but they should do a giant size rubber suit for this. In the meantime, this statue right here, it's a PVC statue celebrating the 1964 Godzilla 10-inch PVC. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like it. That's gorgeous. You got the re-release of this, it looks like, or a new release. 11 inches. Cool. These are all the scantily clad figures. I love this statue. I love that statue. A bunch of repeats up in here. Some Naruto up there. Transformers Shattered Glass, Optimus Prime, Fury model kit. That looks pretty good. And it's actually, yes, a model kit. Loving it. Love that they got the Stormtroopers up there. They should have a bunch of different poses for them up because you got to buy more than one. 1/6 scale Jon Snow for season 8. So that's going to be a 12-incher right there. Mega Man. What's up, baby? Overwatch. You got a whole bunch of stuff. Just T for 1 stacking TARDIS teapot and mug kit. Sorry, and it's only $20. Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to be grabbing those. I think my wife is going to want one. Harry Potter T for 1 stacking kit. She might want one of those also. $54 for a Lord of the Rings Witch King latex mask. The only thing you need besides this is maybe some crappy chest plate that you could buy, gauntlets, which you can mostly make, by buying some other stuff, and then a whole lot of black cloth. And then boom, you are the Witch King. $54. I have no interest in being the Witch King, but if I had the slightest, I would buy that. I'm just saying. Bunch of these little lapel kits. They're up in here also. What do you call it? The individual gems, the pin set. That is very sweet. The buttons. Whole bunch of cool things in here, man. Whole bunch of really freaking cool things. Getting into some more of the scantily clad stuff. Got a bunch of the freaking figures. Feel free to pause on anything here. Pathfinder stuff. My Hero Academia. Is that Dungeons & Dragons Descent into Avarice? Looking forward to that. Dungeons & Dragons RPG with Rick and Morty. Very sweet. The Jim Zub inspired stuff. This guy's going to be making money hand over fist. Oh, it's upside down, which means those are over. And now we get to the actual cover for this. Boom shakalaka. Crack this puppy open. You got a whole bunch of Red Sonja and Vampirella stuff here. You can see all that here. Chastity. Okay, they're promising that the Small House, Judge Dredd, The Small House by Rob Williams and Henry Flint is going to be amazing. There's going to be a pivotal Judge Dredd story in here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to check that out. Red Sonja and Vampirella. You got The Boys. Somebody was just telling me about this recently. They're already on Volume 4 Omnibus, so I guess I better check that out. Reconstruction. I like this. Reminiscing and rebuilding Puerto Rico. It's a shame that regular people have to do this instead of the government doing its freaking job. But, what the hell do I know? Don't be afraid of the dark of the Marvel stuff. We're going to see more of that in the actual Marvel stuff. I just want to skip by all of that and actually get to there. There's going to be something really cool coming up in a moment. What do you call all these? Let's see. And here it is. Here's the thing. You guys want this book? You can have a digital copy of this book. Here it is right here. Just go ahead and look that up. The first person to grab it, it is yours. It is yours. Comment below, please, to let me know who got it so you can have some bragging rights. Bang, baby. This is yours. Check that out. That's about enough of that. What do you call it? Yeah, bang. Got all this good stuff. All this pretty stuff up in here. King Thor, we're getting there. But I really want to look at the indie stuff in here. Yeah, we're going to do the indie stuff first. Here we go. A bunch of IDW stuff. So what do we got here? Go Behind Cobra Lines in IDW's new G.I. Joe series. I looked at this at first, and I think that this is what they wanted. It looked like Akira to me. I'm like, is that freaking Kaneda? Because awesome. But wanted for crimes against Cobra, Duke, and Scarlet. Looking forward to this, dude. Looking forward to this, man. This could be pretty good. And we're going to talk more about that later on. I forget who's actually making it, but it's not actually Larry Hama. A Marvelous Life. This is by Fingeroth. I can't remember his whole name right now. Where the heck is it? It says it in here somewhere. From St. Martin's Press, going to be $30. It's going to be talking about Stan Lee and his marvelous life. Danny Fingeroth, there we go. This is a guy who's old school, man. This guy, he was on some of the original Avengers works, some of the original, I don't know about original, but, the later on, the cool Avengers stories. Did a whole bunch of stuff. He's a mainstay. He's been there for Stan Lee. He's been there for Jim Shooter. He's been there after like, he's been around. He's been around. He's one of the guys that you don't hear from a whole lot, but he's been around. He's been there. So, you know, all this good stuff here. So, I'd actually rather get something from Roy Thomas, you know, but whatever. I'll read something from Fingeroth, man. That guy's legit. He knows what he's talking about. So here we got the Comics Fest stuff, which is actually going to be coming up in October. So we got an extra preview up in here. You got all this beautiful stuff here. You got Dark Red issue number 1 is going to be re-released for free at your local comic book store for Halloween Fest. This is like not the antithesis, but like the opposite time of what you call Free Comic Book Day. So you can have, it's going to be the exact same book, but it's going to have Comic Fest up on top. So if you missed Dark Red issue number 1, bang, get it again. Mascots and the Portals of Doom, Lady Mechanica. Every year there's a Lady Mechanica, and I fail to read it because there's something wrong with me apparently. House of Fear, Attack of the Killer Snowmen. Deceased issue number 1 of 6 is going to be re-released for free with the thing on top. Swamp Kid. This is from Tales of a Swamp Kid. It's a book that's out now, and the book is going to be free. It's going to have a whole bunch of short stories in there, include, you know, excerpts from the actual main book. So hopefully it's going to make you want to buy the actual book. Sonic the Hedgehog, Junior High Horrors. Let's see some more of these things. We got Tales of Berseria, Battle Cats. Halloween Havoc Special, Battle Cats. That looks interesting. Miles Morales issue number 1, which is going to be a reprint of Ultimate Fallout issue number 4, which is the first appearance of Miles Morales. So if you're curious about the first appearance of Miles Morales and you heard people talk about it, boom, just get this, bang, you got it. It's going to be a bunch of different short stories in there, but one of the short stories is Brian Michael Bendis doing this new character called Miles Morales. I mean, who was never expected to be successful or be the star of a major, you know, widely accepted animated movie or anything like that. I mean, what the hell do I know, though? So anyway, yeah. Road to Iron Man 2020. We're going to be re-releasing this issue. I can't remember what issue this is. Is this an actual issue or is this... No, it starts here. Okay, it's going to start here. Duh. So what do you call it? Right here, bang, we're going to be doing the Road to Iron Man 2020. So you're going to have... I guess this is like a preview issue? I imagine it's like a preview issue. It's Dan Slott without Jim Zub, which is interesting. Which is really interesting because Zub's doing a lot of stuff right now. Anyway, Ghost Rider King of Hell. We're finally going to get the story. Christopher Sabella and Phil Noto on art. Hello. But issue number 1 is going to be available. So Johnny Blaze, freaking King of Hell. And there's going to be a lot of Ghost Rider coming up soon. A whole lot. The Boba Fett's going to be re-released for free. Doodleville. Yeah, Doodleville and yeah, all that stuff. Adventures of Cthulhu Jr. What do you call it? Viz Media, the Drifting Classroom. I don't know how the hell to pronounce it. I kept on trying to, and I can't. So screw it. Whatever. That thing's gonna be out. Unique Comics. I love that name. Ianyu. Anyway, the Child of Wonder guy. A bunch of mini comics. Now look at this. Usagi Yojimbo. You can buy this thing for $5 if I'm remembering correctly. I think they say it later on. Yes, $5. This is one of the ones you actually got to buy. But if you buy this for $5, it's got like 25 mini Usagi Yojimbo comics in there. So you buy this, $5, get 25 freaking comics in there. What does that make it, like 20 cents for each comic book? And all of a sudden, bang, you can now sell this for, or what do you call it? Don't sell it. You can give these away for Halloween. So instead of doing candy, you don't have to worry about freaking, sugar or anything like that. You give away a free comic book. So this is going to be available about a week before, about 5 weeks before Halloween actually starts. So you go and you pick these up, local comic book store, $5 each, $5 for a pack of 25, boom. You know what I'm saying? Go get like 3 or 4 packs, depending on how many kids you usually get coming to your Halloween. You can now give away free Usagi Yojimbo comic books. That is freaking awesome. And shows me that IDW, in that regard at least, is smarter than Marvel and DC. You got Spook House over here, Underdog. You got Just Beyond, The Horror, The Happy Land, blah, blah, blah. It's a comic book bundle also. So 16 mini comic book bundle, 16 pages. Cool. A bunch of all these look like comic book bundles. Okay, DC coming in and telling me to shut up. So you got a comic book bundle here, also $5. Batgirl, Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna. This is the superhero girls. Sweet. Okay, fine. You got me. You got me. Well, they were still smarter at IDW because they got themselves a big, big image there. So whatever. Anyway, Blasterus, Usagi Yojimbo again, of course, the Loud House, Pokemon Adventures. This might be a really good one for the smaller kids also, who aren't going to get Usagi Yojimbo, but they will get Pokemon Adventures. So again, $25 per pack, and then boom, you're golden for $5. That is awesome. Come on, guys. This is a way better alternative than freaking candy bar, because they're not going to remember those people with the stupid little mini candies. They're going to remember these people. All right. Anyway, guys, bang, all this stuff. You got Comic Fest, all these latest things they're going to be doing. Here's some things that are going to be sale only on Comic Fest. That's these two plush figures right here. No, they're not even plush. I don't know if they're plush or not. What are these things? They're only going to be available in the continental U.S. Or territory. So yeah, continental U.S. and also in Canada. So bang, it's gonna be $10 for this thing. It's gonna be glow in the dark, just for the Godzilla, not for the Mecha Godzilla. Diamond Select release. The Vinny Mates. So whatever the hell those things are. Vinyl. They're gonna be vinyl. Okay, good. This doesn't actually get you anything, but it's only $1.50. The orange Comic Fest orange wristband, so maybe somebody will ask you about it. I think if you want, a shirt would be better. It's only $9. Tack on $2 if you're XX like me, or XXX. But yeah, bang. Let's see here. We got a whole bunch of things here. The Gems of the Month. That's cool. They're doing the Gems of the Month thing. Dark Horse Comics, everything. That looks pretty fun. The Marvel Strike Force, really looking into that stuff. Legion of Superheroes, Millennium. Bendis has shown he's pretty good with doing kids, so bang, there's a kid. I don't know what the hell that is. A whole bunch of image stuff here. So November, book 1 by Matt Fraction. You got a little nudity here with SFSX. So basically it's safe sex. So just like MGMT, I think it's supposed to be management. Anyway, you got Safe Sex issue number 1. The series is going to be premiering, and I'm clearly going to have to do this on freaking Pornhub. Anyway, yeah. Looks good. Battle Pug. After reading what I just saw, I thought this was Butt Plug, so maybe they shouldn't have put this right after Safe Sex. But anyway, Battle Pug. That's cool. Reminds me of a animal that you used to be able to get in World of Warcraft. I don't know if you still can. Deadly Class up in here. Pretty Deadly. The Rat number 1. Spawn, issue number 301. So yeah, it's going to continue. The record breaking. Warren Ellis and Jason Howard's Trees. 3 Fates. Assassination Nation, we got Battle Chasers, we got Fair Lady, Sacrifice. This actually looks pretty good. I might check out a couple issues of this. We'll see. I mean, they're doing the volumes, but whatever. Black Science, No Authority But Yourself, Camp Midnight, Farmhand, more volumes of that coming out. Headlooper, Infinite Dark, that one we'll see. I know I reviewed some of it. Monstrous, Lazarus, Oblivion Song, people are loving this. Paper Girls, Port of Earth, Unnatural, Volume 3. This is going to be the final one, the final chapter. So there's only going to be the 3 volumes. I love this. One of these was so raunchy, risque. I actually had to do it on Pornhub. Walking Dead. This is more Walking Dead. We got Analog, The Beauty, Birthright, Coffin Bound. These are individual issues. Criminal, Crowded, Curse Words, Die is going to keep on going. I'm surprised. Split the Party Part 2. These guys know D&D. East of West, Excellence, Gogor. I can't remember if I read the first one. I think I had to skip that one. I bought it. I just haven't read it yet. It is what it is, man. Hit Girl. If I did read it, then I freaking forgot. Ice Cream Man. More on something like that later. Kick-Ass, Man-Eaters, Middle West. Oblivion Song, Outer Darkness, Outpost Zero, Postal Deliverance, Redneck, Reaver, Pretty Violent, Rat Queens, Ride of Burning Desire, Rumble, Savage Dragon, Sea of Stairs, yes, Stairs, Section 0, Snot Girl, Sonata, Ace Bandits, Walking Dead, Weatherman, Unearthed Thumbs. We got White Trees, Witchblade, and Saga. They're going to be doing t-shirt, $30 for this awesome Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples Saga. This is sexy. Sexy. A bunch of things offered again. So all these things will be offered again, and I love when they do this. I love, love, love that Image and Previews do this. Do you like some of these? Do you like Kelly Sue DeConnick? Check out Bitch Planet and Pretty Deadly. Do you like Mike Norton? Do you like Robert Guillory? Hope I did that right. Do you like Greg Rucka? And they give you several things that you can check out. So I like that. America and Dolfo. Again, Hakes. I was talking about Hakes. Here's Adventures of Captain Marvel from the serial way back in the day. Whole bunch of beautiful stuff here, man. Whole bunch of beautiful stuff. Umbrella Academy Dallas, Jedi Fallen Order, the art of. So that's really cool. Black Hammer versus Justice League. Yeah, 3 of 5. That'll already be out by then. That's interesting. Ooh, sorry. Pulled my wire to make sure the darn thing doesn't die on me. Let's pull that up there. There we go. Okay, it's looking a little bit better. All right, so you got all this stuff here, a bunch of variant covers and whatnot. These look good. These look good. I don't know anything about Black Hammer. I've been told to read it, and I haven't, so... Oh, we'll see. That should be out pretty soon. Stranger Things 6, the Volume 2 of Stranger Things. That's going to be out by then. Berserker Unbound, Ether, a bunch of art in here. Triage, bunch of, big old page in there. Steeple, Vox Machina Origins for Critical Role. Jody Hauser wrote that. So the Orville Word, you got a whole bunch of Perry Bible Fellowship. I don't know anything about that, but I can only imagine. The Art of Bravely, second, the End Layer. Looks sexy, give you that. Aliens. Jody Hauser is also doing StarCraft, because why not? Plants vs. Zombies. Kid was just asking about that. What's up with that? Strayed. No One Left to Fight. Fight Club 3. Tommy Gun Wizards. The Massive Sword Daughter. Uzaki Yojimbo. The Last Stop on the Red Line. Hellboy. Joe Golem, Occult Detective. Cool. The final issue is going to be coming out by then. Mike Mignola. Witchfinder. Manor Black. Trout. Isabella, that looks really beautiful. I might have to check this out. If the second volume is going to be out by then, it means the first volume is probably already out. The Courageous Princess, that looks pretty cool. Whole bunch of cool stuff here. The Hero Within from Disney, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs trade paperback is going to be out, so bang, that's going to be $13. Have to pick that up for my wife. That was suggested by... Alright, so you got some stuff here with The Witcher. That looks fine and all. Let's turn the page on some of this stuff. Again, that looks really good. Here we go, though. We got Transformers Bold New Era issue number 13, which is going strong all of a sudden after that issue 6, which was, whoa, or 7. Anyway, Transformers Galaxy issue number 1. So we finally got another set of comic books coming out from the Transformers. Constructicons Rising. That's going to be the first arc. Yeah, sold and sold. I can't wait to check up on that. The history of the freaking Decepticons. All this other good stuff up here from IDW. Finally, here we go. Paul Allure and Chris Evan-Hewis. This looks like it could be pretty interesting. I might decide to jump on the comic book. I've been wanting to jump onto G.I. Joe again for the longest time, and I just haven't. Dungeons & Dragons Baldur's Gate 100-pager. Go for the eyes! Go for the eyes! Minsk and Boo. I love Boo, man. Darkened Wish. That's finally a trade paperback. Whole bunch of the IDW stuff owned by Marvel. They get the license for do over there. Ghost Tree, a whole bunch of cool stuff. Sonic the Hedgehog, and Star Trek, Samurai Jack, Dick Tracy Forever, Certified Cool Baby. It was Saki Yojimbo, issue number 4. So the first story arc is actually only 3 issues, and here's the next story arc with issue 4. TNMT, Urban Legends, more TNMT. Here we go. Issue number 2 of Walter Simonson's Ragnarok, The Breaking of Helheim. Cannot wait. If you have not read the first volume, go get the freaking first volume. I'm going to have to get this. Napoleon Dynamite, issue number 1. We're going to be going back. And we're going to be checking out the next chapter in Napoleon Dynamite's life. Impeach Pedro. Dude, I'm there. I'm so freaking there. I will be reading the hell out of this, dude. That is awesome. This looks pretty, but there's not a lot of substance in here at all. So I don't know how well the Pandemica is going to look, but, American Pandemony, I don't know. Anyway, Crowhack /4, Narcos. We've got Star Pig, Mountain Head, Care Bears, Canto number 4, Already Crying, Starcadia Quest. Bunch of brony stuff here. What's going on, baby? Get your brony on. We got the DuckTales, Back to the Future, this newer version of Star Trek. Like, they're getting all the licenses over there in freaking in IDW. What do you call it? The October Fraction? Whole bunch of good stuff here. This is interesting. I like that they're pulling out some of this stuff over in IDW. John Byrne's Marvel Classic Edition. Anything where they've got Scarlet Witch like that, like that's I'm just saying, I was so madly in love with this girl when I was younger. Oh my god. What do you call it? You got all these, these cool little things here with board games, whole bunch of board game, Invader Zim board game, My Pet Life. We're gonna be getting into this stuff later. Don't need all this stuff right now. Here's Dynamite. We're already talking about this. Jordi Belair. Checking all this good stuff out. Bang, bang, bang. A whole bunch more. Chastity is coming out. This looks like a form of punk mambo. That looks way too much like punk mambo. James Bond. The Boys. Betty Page Unbound. The Devil. Gail Simone's The Devil. I can't wait to see what she does with that. Charlie's Angels crossing over with the Bionic Woman. Some more Red Sonja coming out. Red Sonja, Betty Veronica. That could be fun. Brian Parent, man, I gotta have that conversation with Brian Parent like I said I would, and I just didn't. And he wasn't mad. He wasn't mad, but I was disappointed. Army of Darkness, Bubba Hotep, and Trade, pre-shape. Just the shape of Elvira looked like pre-shape. I like that picture. It looks a little bit like her. The Zenith stuff, since I missed the second issue. Peter Cannon. This is really cool, like the little coins. That's really nice. I like that. These statues, this statue right here is gorgeous, man. My God, that is gorgeous. And this is what, a reprint of the original Red Sonja, or no, is this just a, because it says number 4 up there. Anyway, Frank Thorne stuff. God, this is just gorgeous, man. Look at how beautiful this is. Chaos cards. I'm liking this. Freaking boom. Some more Vampirilla stuff, a lithograph. I already talked about this in the previous On the Horizon. Jim Henson's Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. So this is supposed to be a prequel, I believe, to the Netflix series. Something is Killing the Children. That's frightening. James Cheney IV. Yeah, he was promising horror on this, man. Oh, wow. Firefly, The Sting, and other Firefly stuff. Some more Angel. This is Brian Edward Hill. Yep. Girls on Film, but this is singular. Girl on Film. Boulevard Eats New York. Rugrats, Lumberjanes. Drew and Dot. Once a Future. Saban's Go-Go Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin. They're going to be doing a foil variant. That's cool for the Necessary Evil. Planet of the Apes stuff. Whole bunch of really cool stuff. Elephant Men, Giant Days, Lumberjanes, Ben 10. Steven's Universe stuff. Here's just regular books that they're going to be putting out. So cool. No pictures though. No pictures. Some of these will though. DC Year by Year. I actually have one from 2 years ago, so I don't think I need that. The Marvelous Life. So a biography of Stan Lee, as I was talking about earlier. This looks good. So the artist from The Walking Dead is going to switch over and do this. It could be a vampire story. It looks more like a werewolf story though. So this looks really good. This looks really good coming up. Ablaze? Is that what it's going to be called? I don't know. They're just teasing this. I'm really looking forward to it, man. Wow, I'm really freaking looking forward to that. They're talking about, oh yeah, it's over here also. This is on the other page also. Vampire State Building. So a guy goes into this freaking stolen cover from Infinity Gauntlet. But guy goes up right before he joins the military, and he goes in the Empire State Building, and all of a sudden, vampires take over the whole freaking building, and he's got to try and survive with his friends. Interesting. 5 years left to live. Just 5 years. Strangers in Paradise. All this really beautiful stuff here. Miranda, perfect fantasy cover for kids. Hardcover for kids. We'll see. We'll see. Action Lab, Danger Zone stuff. We got The Chapel. I'm going to have to check that out, man. Banja X. I got all my Zombie Tramp and Vet Blade stuff over there. Amalga also earlier. Midnight Vista, issue number 1. You Are Obsolete number 1. This looks frightening. It genuinely does. We'll see what's up there. Some more Dark Red. Animosity. Baby Teeth is going to be a reissue, resolicited. Cool. Let's look forward to Donny Cates continuing. Temporal Knights. Trust Falls, Descendants, Killer Groove, Stronghold, a bunch of the collector's stuff here, so that looks interesting. All this good stuff here. We're supposed to get an interview with something pretty soon about the Goon with Eric. Crap, what the heck is his name again? Eric. They're not going to tell me. Well, screw you. I'll figure it out eventually because I think it comes up pretty soon. Hatchet, Dracula, Casper, Pelikadar. I think that's what it's called, the Wings of Death. A whole bunch of cool stuff up in here. Feel free again to pause on anything if it strikes your interest. Try not to go crazy here. I can maybe bring up the beautiful Halo stuff again. Crossed. There's a lot of stuff here about Crossed from Avatar Press. If there's this many trades, the volumes, and this hardcover, I think I'm going to have to read some of these. Because nothing lasts this long, especially not with a little company like that, if it's not good. So I'm going to check that out. Gonna have to. The Resurrection of the Daleks from Doctor Who. That looks pretty cool. Lady Mechanica returns again. This is a beautiful tarot cover, man. That's a gorgeous cover. Actually, it's a photo. Yeah, the photo cover. This looks beautiful, man. Wow. Lady Death, mega sale. So you're looking to order from previews. Bang, some serious Lady Death up in here. Look at all this. And I love how they keep on redoing the cover. They know that she's hot. They know this. They know she knows this. You know what I'm saying? This is known. This is like her actual costume. This is gorgeous, man. This is just, man, that's, ooh, hide the kids. Some Joe Golem stuff. The 100 greatest moments for Batman. There's also another one coming up with Wonder Woman somewhere around here. You got and I like that they're doing that. That's really cool. 100 greatest supervillain moments. So that's sweet also. So those 3 books are really freaking cool. I love that they do that. That is very cool. So you can actually go back and check out a whole bunch of these kinds of stories and whatnot. A Houdini book. A whole bunch of stuff here. Look at this. Here's all the all the stuff you can check out. So this is actually, like, look at that. That is beautiful, perfect, picture perfect book. I bet you they're disappointed that they actually did this freaking advertisement up on top. But whatever, it fits because a lot of people want this book, but there are a lot of them in circulation. Okay, I don't know what this is, but these ladies are gorgeous. All right, and I'm saying, sorry, a naked lady holding, that looks like a Colt Python. The barrel might be too short for that, and I can't remember what it's called with a shorter barrel, but yeah, Pussycats, how you doing? I might have to check this out. Probably gonna have to check this out. You got the Janet Jackson pose up in here. You can see it better over here. Yeah, this is beautiful, man. I'm gonna have to check that out. Like, you got my attention. Congratulations. The unofficial history of Rush, the Farewell to Kings book. The comic spotlight on this. This looks awesome. Closer to the heart. Yeah, I know. A bunch of people probably turned this off after I said that. My crappy singing. Bunch of cool stuff here. Blasterus version of Blastoise, I guess. Cristiano Ronaldo, he made his own comic book. That's cool. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing. Make your money. A whole bunch of cool stuff. Meyer. So it's basically about a guy who smells guns and rips comic books. I'm sorry, was that too much? Anyway, I don't know what this is about, but I hope I didn't destroy the book's idea for you, but graphic novels to die for. Yeah, I'll see what's up with this. The Humanoids. We'll see what's up. This is comes out on September 24th, so we'll see what's up with that. Try and make up for my comment. The complete covers for Detective Comics, that looks kind of cool. Maybe complete covers. Also, these are volume 3s for these two, so that's cool. That's cool. You want to get all those covers together instead of just, looking up on the internet. You never know. Internet won't last forever, man. I know we'd like to think it will, but one day, grid down, and then what? Then you wish you had the book for the covers. Actually, you probably have more important things on your mind. If I can't read your font, I have no interest in talking about your book. Well, future suggestions, and you don't want to give me a spoiler? You don't want to tell me what the cover looks like? Screw you then. Okay, here we go. Here's some Higher, Further, Faster. Yes, I did say it right. And Loki, Where the Mischief Lies. Soft cover, hardcover. Now, I don't know about a book like this, but I'll tell you what, if they're going to sit here and do this book and it's only going to be $18 like this, I might have to check this out. All right. It does look pretty interesting. Let's see up in here, some of this other stuff. I think they have those in the regular Marvel preview books. They should. We'll see. A bunch of Rick and Morty stuff up in here. We're actually coming to the end pretty soon, so we can get into the Marvel and DC stuff. By the way, if anybody only wants the Marvel and the DC stuff, that might actually happen. May I make the recommendation that somebody in the chat, that somebody who's got the patience to actually look through all this cool stuff with me, because there's a lot more cool stuff out here than just this. Cursed with Frank Miller. Yeah, that's right here. Cursed with Frank Miller and Tom Wheeler. This is a brand new story, and this actually looks really interesting. Plus, get this before it goes to Netflix. And here's a cool, it's actually a pretty cool interview with Frank Miller. I like this. That's actually really good. Here's the book. Soon to be a Netflix original series. Check this out. Definitely check this out. See, there's a lot of people who don't have the patience to check this out. And what a shame. What a freaking shame, because this is going to come up as a surprise to you. You'll be like, oh, I didn't know this book was coming out. Well, obviously, you don't have the patience to sit through and see all of the indie books that are coming through. But anyway, could somebody please put down where everything starts, where the, like in the comments below, whoever does that first or best, I will feature your comment. The designing Jaws, that actually looks like it's pretty cool. Making Moon, I think this was similar to the Tom Hanks thing they did. Oh no, Sam Rockwell. Okay, cool. But anyway, if you can, put down where the Marvel starts, where the DC starts, where the IDW starts, where whatever starts, you do something like that for me, I will feature your comment. So thank you very much. Thank you. I'll pin it to the top of the comment section. Bloodshot up in here. Dr. Mirage, I'll probably check out the first issue. I'm hoping that I can look at the second issue of this, Psylords, when it comes out, and hopefully it'll be good enough to get me continue on it. Some more Punk Mambo, starting up, relics, all these. I'll give you a moment to look at this stuff out of the vault. Much cool stuff there. So, bang. This is beautiful. What the heck is from Zenoscope? I can't remember what it's called. Oh, crap. Mystery. Is that what it's called? But it looks good. It looks good. Zenoscope. I need to start doing more Zenoscope, but Zenoscope needs to make it easier for me to jump on a book. See, all these things, like the Bridgewater Triangle, 1 of 3. This stuff, like reading this stuff, it looks like it's already in existence, man. It looks like it's already in existence. And it's like, I don't want to jump on something where I need to know a history before I get into it. I just don't want to do that. Club Psycho 100 or something, Psycho 100. Ghost Ship, she's hot. Let's see, Sublime, Zero's Journey, Zero's Journey, Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, Undead Messiah. Yeah, this is ending really soon. I can feel the pages going towards my fold. And this is pretty much it. Pokemon Sun and Moon on manga. Overlord. There's a bunch of stuff here. You guys check that out. Don't forget to let me know if you won the this book on digital. This looks cool. That's a beautiful image. That's a gorgeous image. Wow. A lot of really nice stuff here. Road Queen. Okay, and like this is beautiful. These t-shirts are beautiful. You'll see them also in the upcoming. That's cool. It looks like the original symbol for Jim Lee, Batman. All this good stuff. That's a beautiful Hulk shirt right there. But a lot of this stuff, I'm not into jewelry, but that actually looks like something I would wear if I was into jewelry. Armband for Wonder Woman. Not the bracelets, the armband. You're going to see something coming up with Wonder Woman soon. And the tiara. That is awesome. The tiara is only $22.50. The armband is $20. Anklet. These are anklets for the Wonder Woman. The $11 for those. Dude, like the wallet, like a lot of this stuff is cheap, man. It's really cheap. You like some Captain Marvel, you got $18.75 up in there. Like, this stuff is beautiful, man. This stuff is beautiful. So I like this. I'd like to see something like this on Power Princess's head from the Runaways. That would be sweet. All right, and this ends now. Okay, so let's put this to the side. Let's pull out some DC previews, baby. How you doing? We got Harleen. I can't wait for this. I've already got my preview images ready to go when this book comes out. This is Black Label. And Stefan Sajic is going to be doing this, man. Ooh, Year of the Villain. There's going to be a whole bunch of Year of the Villain stuff here. That's actually Lex Luthor. You're going to see that. Oh, you're going to see that right here. So here's the books that'll be coming out for that. Check all these out. What do you call it? The Riddler. I'm looking forward to that. Why was he passed up? They're going to be talking about that in there. Sweet. You got these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful issues up in here, man. Wow. Like, look at these covers. They're just gorgeous, dude. Powers Best Ever. Brian Michael Bendis is bringing this stuff over to DC. I don't think this was a part of DC before. Now all of a sudden it is. Okay. Oh boy, continuing from the pages of Heroes in Crisis. Dude, I'm down with reading some Jodie Hauser. I'm down with Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, but definitely don't advertise it so big with Heroes in Crisis. I think you guys think that this was a bigger deal than it actually was. No, with all due respect, it sucked, and most people agree with me. If you don't, that's cool, man, but most people agree. So don't make a big deal out of that. This looks sweet. I don't see how this could possibly be bad. If you've seen anything that Stefan Sajic does, if you follow him on Twitter, this guy, he does the most sexy freaking Harley Quinn. The most sexy anything, dude. So again, really cool stuff. Who's this mystery woman stranded in the future? We'll see when Brian Michael Bendis brings back the Legion of freaking Superheroes. And that's actually going to start over in the pages of Superman. You'll see that pretty soon. Deceased, A Good Day to Die. So they're going to be adding more books to the Deceased line. Green Arrow in the... actually, no, that looks like Bloodshot more than anything else, but there's arrows in the back. Anyway, yeah, dude. Redemption of Wally West with Flash Forward. Scott Lobdell. You see that? You see this, right? Tom King comes along and kills off a freaking character in a bunch of other books with, you know, some terrible stuff, and other people have to come up and be like, you know what? We're gonna fix this stuff right now. So that's just the way I look at it, man. Scott Lobdell, he does some beautiful stuff. We're gonna see what he does with Wally West, man. Don't screw it up. Batman Curse of the White Knight issue 3 will be out by then. Sean Murphy. So in September, stuff's gonna be coming soon. This looks really good. Gotham City Monsters #1, Steve Orlando. Let's see what's up with that. Killer Croc featured on the front. Killer Shark is in there. Yeah, I'm looking for King Shark. Excuse me. The Inferior Five. Keith Giffen and Jeff Lemire. Jeff Lemire was just talking about this in his newsletter. Yes, Jeff Lemire has a newsletter. So this is looking interesting. You got the freaking... oh, I know these guys' names. From the Invasion, the Dominators. There we go. The Dominators are going to be involved in this. So I'm curious. I'm curious. Okay, so you got all these things coming out. The Dollar Comics and stuff like that. Cool. It's good that DC's doing this. Dollar Comics is basically going to be the... what Marvel already does, but it's going to be DC doing it now, the Dollar Comics. So a whole bunch of really cool stories. They're going to be bringing them back so that you get you interested in stuff and just extra little sales. So good. I'm glad they're going to be doing this. I'm very happy they're going to be doing this. And they're doing issue #1. They could do all of the issues for Heroes in Crisis. Bring those up. Heroes in Crisis. See what they're doing to me? Crisis on Infinite Earths. They could bring all these back and let us rebuy them for only $1. I'd be down with that, like a fiend. Action Comics number 1015, 1015. That's a nice cover. This is a pretty cool cover also, but Brian Michael Bendis is now going to be bringing over his cool character Naomi because he knows that his Superman sucks, and we already know that his Batman isn't going to be that much better, so he's bringing over a character who we actually care about. Just like over in the Superman comic books, he's going to be bringing the Legion of Superheroes because they're kids, and he knows that just get off the freaking comic book, dude. Crapper, get off the pot. And we'd actually rather you just get off the pot. Aquaman number 52 coming up. Batgirl. Actually, this is going to involve this is going to be interesting because Black Manta is going to be coming back with his dad. Somehow he's going to be reunited with his dad. That looks pretty interesting. But Batgirl over here, she's going to be going against everything that Lex Luthor's trying to whisper in her, but Oracle, this looks like an AI, is going to be coming back and coming after her. So, wow, interesting. And, of course, they've just got the best-looking covers for Batgirl. The most beautiful covers. No slouch on this one for Aquaman, though. Batman number 78, it's Tom King, whatever. 79, whatever. It's going to be interludes. They're actually going to do a freaking interlude for the City of Bane stuff. Because why not? Why not? Instead of just telling your story, why don't you have 1,000 interludes for it? Batman Beyond, Batman and the Outsiders, Brian Hill. This is just a really awesome story thus far. Batman Superman, Joshua Williamson is going to be doing it from the Flash fame, and he's going to have Batman and Superman versus a dark universe infected Captain Marvel, Shazam. What do you call it? That is awesome. Going to be stemming out of the pages of the Leviathan stuff, the Leviathan Rising stuff. So this looks. Excuse me. No. The not the Leviathan Rising stuff. The oh crap! Somebody's going to freaking yell at me right now. But Batman Who Laughs. I just had to read the thing again. Duh. Batman TNMT is going to be finishing up there. Books of Magic. Batman Ra's al Ghul. Neil Adams doing everything. He might even do the letters. Who knows? The guy's crazy. He might just decide to do that. Catwoman. What do you call it? Mirka Andolfo is going to be doing the color or the art in this, with Joel Jones still doing the front and Stanley Ertram Lau. So they really want you to buy this stuff. And Ram V doing the story. So, okay, cool. So I guess Joel got tired of doing everything else. That's fine. Whatever, man. Let's check it out. Collapser from the Young Animals. Detective Comics. It's Tomasi. I don't have to sell that to you. Detective Comics further. It's still Tomasi. Deathstroke. Christopher Priest still doing this. Apparently Slade Wilson comes back. He wakes up someplace. Okay. Well, that was a really interesting death. Dial H for Hero is now a 12-issue limited series. Doom Patrol is back, so that's looking really cool. Geraldo Ray, that's his name. The Dreaming, that's a really cool looking Merchick. Event Leviathan, Freedom Fighters by Venditti. The Flash, loving it. This is going to be after the year one stuff, so they're going to go back to the regular timeline that they were in. They technically never left it, but you know, what do you call it? They're going to be going back and dealing with a bunch of new rogues, and this actually, it looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. So we'll see what's up. We'll see what Williamson has in store for us. Green Lantern issue number 11. That is actually Carol Fenris for the Star Sapphires. Harley Quinn. We got Hawkman and the Shade fighting up against Shadow Thief, so that looks good. And of course, they've got the most beautiful freaking variant covers. House of Whispers up in here. We got Justice League 32. We got Justice League 31. That story, it feels like it's never going to end. Looks like they're doing DC's versions of Battle Line variants here. No complaints, because you got Detective Chimp, you got Azrael, James Chaney IV doing the Justice League Dark. There's going to be a Dark Justice League Dark coming out pretty soon. That looks awesome. It's going to feature all these bad guys, including Solomon Grundy is making a huge return, and Floronic Man. Maybe he'll be made out of weed this time also. Justice League Odyssey. I'm growing tired of this story. Sorry. Sorry. Lois Lane, issue number 3, looks good. The Lois Lane story looks good. Issue number 1 comes out next week. Wednesday, actually. Lucifer number 12, Nightwing 64, issue number 64. This actually looks really good because we're going to be getting the Talon and the City of Owls, basically again the Court of Owls. But this time it's going to be the first time because Rick has never been there. Dick was, but this is the first time that Rick is going to be meeting these guys. Dan Jurgens is writing it, guys. Let's see what's up. Let's just see what's up. Red Hood Outlaw. He actually is taking orders from Lex Luthor, but I'm sure it's with his own way of doing this. So that looks really good. Scott Lobdell is back to fully writing the story again. Cool. Return of Batmite and Scooby-Mite. That looks fun. And Scooby-Doo team up. Teen Titans Go. Shazam issue number 10. I love this series. Supergirl number 34. Really good stuff. I read them, but go and check out Comic Boom for the actual reviews. His reviews. Superman number 15, like I said, he knows that he's not doing a great job on this book, so he brings in characters who he thinks that we're going to like. Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, issue number 3. The story actually looks really interesting. Teen Titans, the Terrifics. It's not fair that this one continues because, I mean, like, you're talking about some golden age characters on this book. Of course, this book had a better chance than all the other Dark Knights books, whatever. Wildcats returning. Wonder Twins, now a 12-issue limited series as opposed to the 6, or it was 6, I think. All right, so this looks good. Sorry, the cut there. Wonder Woman, issue number 78 and 79. Spoilers, guys. Spoilers. Just for Wonder Woman. This is big. Okay. This was actually supposed to be the cover for issue 77. Because apparently in issue 77, when they're doing this challenge of the bad guys, the year of the villain, Cheetah gets her hands on the Godkiller sword and breaks Wonder Woman's bracelets. Yeah, that's apparently going to happen in issue 77. They didn't want to spoil the cover. Thank you, whoever was smart enough to not spoil the freaking comic book for us. Unfortunately, we're getting that stuff here. And if you stayed, that's your fault. What do you call it? Yeah, so she's going to have her bracelets broken in the previous issue, in issue 77. Issue 78, we're going to get this cover. And I need this cover. I need that cover. That's Jenny Frison. I didn't even have to look. I know. That's Jenny Frison. Getting used to her art style, it's gorgeous. So is this freaking comic cover over here. Jenny Frison becoming one of my new favorite freaking artists. Expect her stuff to go up in price a lot. Expect them to be like incentive covers pretty soon. Anyway, so she gets the bracelet shattered in the previous issue. Here she's got to deal with it. And apparently in this issue, while her bracelet's already shattered, she also loses the golden perfect. She loses her golden lasso, and that's destroyed also. Destroyed. So Cheetah, I almost said Chitara. Cheetah destroying everything. G. Willow Wilson, you have saved the best for here. I am looking forward to, of course she's going to get all that stuff back, and it's going to be a great story where she reforges the stuff or whatever, and I'm looking forward to those too. Trying to get the Themyscirians back and everything. I find all this stuff, and all of a sudden this year of the villain stuff happens, and Cheetah with the God Killer sword and start destroying all of Wonder Woman's stuff. Hells to the yes! I am looking forward to this in a major way. This is the gem stuff right here. This is the stuff I'm mostly looking forward to. Hells to the yes. Okay, spoilers over. So we got Batman Universe. This is basically just the stuff, the Up in the Sky, the Burning Rage, the Come Back to Me. This is the stuff that people done already for the Walmart exclusive stuff, and I don't care about the Walmart stuff. You sell stuff to Walmart first, screw your comic books, man. That's just my opinion. Anyway, so we're gonna look at all this stuff here. Some trade paperbacks coming out. Absolute Day Tripper, cool. Finally, the trade paperback to American Carnage is out. Brian Edward Hill has already promised me a conversation about this when the trade paperback comes out, or when it's about to come out, so that we can reread this stuff, buy this stuff. Hopefully he'll do a signing one of these days, and we'll actually get him to talk about how freaking awesome all this stuff is anyway. So yeah, man. Anyway, got all this other good stuff coming out. The Silver Age Omnibus, the Golden Age Omnibus for Aquaman and Batman respectively. Batman and the Justice League manga. Yes. Let's combine the genres, my peeps. Batwoman, Haunted Tide, all these trades. Crisis on Infinite Earth Companion Deluxe Edition Volume 3 in hardcover. Cool. Very DC Halloween, collecting a whole bunch of old stuff from DC's House of Horror and the Cursed Comics Cavalcade. Doomsday Clock Part 1 in hardcover for $25. If you're interested in having two, this is issues 1 through 6, so issues 7 through 12 will be later. If you're interested in having this in hardcover, 2 volumes on hardcover, then this is the book for you. Me personally, I would prefer to have them in trades, for paperback trades, if they're going to be 2 parts. If it's hardcover, I want them all in 1 issue. So I'm not a fan of this at all. But if you're cool with this, bang, there's your opportunity. I'm pretty sure it's going to be amazing, especially with the end, especially all together. Like I said, no delays. What do you call it? Doom Patrol by Byrne, the Omnibus. That's an omnibus, by the way. This is expensive, guys. $75 US. Holy crap. That's expensive. But you're talking about the Byrne run with Chris Claremont. Yeah, this is going to be sick. Like, getting all these together like that, that's a little out of my price range, personally. That is a little out of my price range. Otherwise, I would love to review that for you guys, do a spotlight on story. Wow, but like I cannot afford that. I cannot afford that. It just doesn't fit into my budget. Okay, Goddess Mode, Harley Quinn, Trials of Harley Quinn. This is a really fun series. The arc, the Trials of Harley Quinn. Hexwise by Ben Blacker. House of Mystery. These always sell. So Bronze Age stuff. iZombie, Jonah Hex, Bronze Age stuff, beautiful. Justice League Dark volumes, always going to be good stuff. Naomi Season 1, bang, this is going to be beautiful. They're doing this in trade. I don't know what FC means. Does that mean floppy back? What the hell does that mean? What the heck is FC? Somebody give me a heads up on that. What do they mean by FC on that? Also this one, Powers, Book 7. Sandman Overture. Apparently this has just been optioned today. They just revealed that this has been optioned for a Netflix series. Oh, hell yeah. I think it's Netflix. It might be Prime. These two are going back and forth with each other. Yeah, sure. Superman Red Sun coming out in trade. This was a really great series. Please buy all the volumes. It's only $17. It's only 17 US, man. Please buy Silencer. First off, this is the first appearance of Smoke. Really cool new character. Incredible character. Dude, please buy this stuff so that they'll bring back Silencer like in her own series again. What do you call all this good stuff? Vamp, Wildstorm, the Just War, Wonder Woman, G. Willow Wilson's first jump on here. Young Justice animated series, book 1, the early missions. Got all this good stuff here. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. That's really cool. That's really cool. And then here you get, I'll actually, give you time to actually look at some of the images here. We're going to be doing the Marvel book pretty soon. All this stuff here. Has there ever been an ugly Harley Quinn statue? Somebody please let me know. Okay, Joshua Middleton doing this. This is beautiful, man. And these guys, the black and whites. Like even this one that just looks dopey. It looks great. It actually looks like the Lando Calrissian figure that I just got recently. What do I mean by that? Give you a look. You look at how his shoulders go down, they slump. Just look at this when you pull the cape off of him. It's like a little review of the figure. Look at his shoulders. He's just like, yeah, I've actually got no strength. But look at me. Billy D. Williams does not look like that. I've met him in real life. He does not look like that. But anyway, what do you call it? Yeah, so it's slumpy and it still looks good. It still looks really good. All these black and whites. What did I just say about Harley Quinn? 68 inches tall. Wow. For $5,200 US. 68 inches tall. That is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is 11 inches shorter tthan I am. That's almost a foot. So this thing is going to be standing at 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. So 6'8", 5'8". This thing's going to stand at 5'8", which means it's going to be, a 1-to-1 scale. 1 inch equals 1 inch. So 1 inch in real life equals, so her actual height is 5'8". Interesting. So this is going to be a full-size statue, designed by Bruce Timm, subletted by Jonathan Matthew. Dude, holy crap! $5,200. Ships in 5 different crates. Assembly is required. It's estimated to arrive in stores December 2019. Guys, I'm just saying. Base design is not final, which means it's probably not going to just be a black base. There might actually be some of these diamonds in there, which they should. This is gorgeous. What is it made out of? Because I'm stopping everything right now. Clown Princess of Crime herself. Materials, fiberglass and resin. Oh my God. Okay. So this is going to be similar to like the Deadpool statues and the Batman statues and the Iron Man statues that are already out. Oh, wow. So that means we're probably going to get one at Gotham Central. Holy crap. The original Nightfall cowl for Azrael. That looks really cool. It'd be even better if it was actually like 1-to-1. Maybe it is 1-to-1. It's $100. There's that. Limited 5,000 pieces. 6.5 inches tall, so it's definitely not something you could put on, so it's probably a 1-to-2 ratio. All these different guys, I like these. These are nice. I'm always going to approve of a Hawkgirl statue. shirts. Yeah, good stuff. All right, guys, while I'm switching over, don't forget to check out Beautiful Halo, please, because it makes, just even look at it, even if you're not going to buy anything, just take a look at it, because again, like when you buy anything, if you buy 5 things on the order, that's not one sale for me, that's 5 sales. And again, it's not me, it's an actual licensed official thing to purchase swag, the Marvel and DC swag. It's official, it's licensed, and I get money for each thing that you buy, and you're going to get a massive discount off of some really quality merchandise. What do you call it? They ship fast to me, so I'm pretty sure they're just in general fast shippers. So by all means, please give them a quick look, have a taste, and yeah. Okay, so we got issue 4s of the House and Powers of X respectively. These covers are beautiful. We finally get to see this in color. That's nice. I'm looking forward to that. Who is Cadaverous in Spider-Man? So 1 of 5, the Abramses are making a comic book. That was the big announcement. They had the webs, the 4, 3, 2, 1, the countdown on Twitter, and that's what it came down to. A very lackluster J.J. Abrams and Henry Abrams talking about, yeah, so like we're making a comic book and we're really excited over that Spider-Man comic book. Yay. So anyway, and this is what the cover is going to look like. It might be really good, but they didn't have a whole lot of oomph in their voice. Anyway, this looks pretty good here. Here's some of the black and whites of what they look like. Cadaverous right there is a huge freaking villain. Teeny Howard, who, you know what? I'm looking forward to seeing Strike Force. So we're going to continue with a lot of the fallout from what happened in the War of the Realms stuff. Angela is a seriously overpowered character. Spider-Woman, awesome. Blade, who doesn't get enough love. And Bucky, who doesn't get handled as tough as he should be. But yeah, so Strike Force is going to be going against demons and stuff like that, it looks like. I'm looking forward to it. The cover, there's no solicit, and I'm not going to read you the solicits for these things. You can go and check these things out yourself. You can look at them online. You can look at Comixology. I'm pretty sure they got the solicits up. But for now, this is beautiful. God, this is terrifying. I love this. And while not as terrifying, seeing Mr. Sinister over in the Powers of X, you're dealing with Apocalypse and his disciple, Mr. Sinister. Oh my God, this is going to be freaking amazing. I cannot wait. Marvel Comics issue number 1000. It was so great. They're going to do an issue number 1001. Oh boy. I haven't seen issue number 1000 yet, so we'll see. We'll see how good that is. Absolute Carnage. There is a lot of solicits out for Ultimate Carnage. I cannot possibly read them all to you, but even Spencer and Oatley are going to be doing it in the regular Amazing Spider-Man comics. Reading some of this stuff is crazy, man. We do not want to spoil it. Yeah. Oh, man. I read this stuff, and a lot of this stuff is spoilers. Absolute Carnage versus the guy who had 5 codexes. He has 5 codexes in him when he became hybrid. So that looks insane, guys. Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool. 3 issues of that. That should be amazing. Should be. We'll see. Frank Thierry on there. Excuse me. Leah Williams doing Absolute Carnage Avengers. This is a great, a pretty balanced team. You got, the thing is not overpowered. He can face off against a Hulk. He can sometimes win against a Hulk. Captain America, the greatest leader, just anywhere ever. Wolverine, one of the most savage SOBs who he could go up against the Hulk and then at the same time still have trouble with some street thugs once in a while. So great diaspora with that character. And then Hawkeye, who is trying to be Captain America. That looks like a great team. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they have to do here. Absolute Carnage, Lethal Protectors. A lot of this is going to be based around Misty Knight, but she's going to have a team, and they're going to be going against the Demogorgon. Holy moly. It looks like Saladin Ahmed, it looks like he's going to have Carnage consume Miles Morales in Absolute Carnage Miles Morales. So Saladin Ahmed is doing this. This is an ancillary issue. This is not so it's a tie-in to Absolute Carnage. It does not tie in directly, or at least it doesn't say it ties in directly to the Miles Morales comic book going on right now. So they'll be separate. They'll be separate, same universe, but separate stories. It won't be into. So there'll be 3 ancillary stories for Absolute Carnage, Miles Morales, still written by the same guy, different artists though. Miles Morales apparently succumbs to Carnage and he has to try and fight against Carnage in his mind now because his body has already been overcome. That is terrifying. I'm looking forward to this. This makes an awesome character look tragic, and I'm seriously down for that. Here, we got Patricia Robinson is back, but she's going to be taking over the Scream symbiote, or is the Scream symbiote going to be taking over her? So that's really cool, man. She's like the second She-Venom, and now she's going to be Scream. Looking forward to that like crazy, man. This right here, Absolute Carnage, Symbiote of Vengeance. We're finally getting well, first off, you saw that, what's his name? Danny Ketch is back with Marvel Comics Presents issue number 6. There was already a big buzz about that one. Go and check out my review on that one and everything I said about that one. But besides, Danny Ketch is coming back, but he's going after a different Ghost Rider, a different Spirit of Vengeance. And it's actually, what you'll see in a moment, but it's going to be symbioteized, and it's going to be Alejandra. He's going against Alejandra. Holy crap, she's finally back. So I'm looking forward to this. Ed Brisson is on here, Juan Figueri. I am looking forward to this more than almost any other book out there. Brisson, it's very hard for Brisson to make a bad book. I'm just saying. Like, he's got to try to make a bad book. That's what I feel. I am so looking forward to this. This is the thing I'm looking forward to the most with Absolute Carnage. Yes, even more than the stuff that Cates is writing. Sorry, it's just there. Absolute Carnage, Symbiote Spider-Man #1. How the hell are you doing? So, Symbiote Spider-Man has been written by Peter David, and now he's going to be doing Absolute Carnage Symbiote Spider-Man. Who is this new guy who apparently the symbiote, when it first came to Earth, in between Spider-Man and Eddie Brock, yes, there's the story with Deadpool Black, that Deadpool is one of the guys, but apparently in actual continuity, full true blown continuity, we got this guy up in here, this guy who's going to be taking over, or the symbiote takes him over. So by that being the case, that he was a symbiote for a little while, that means he's got a codex, which means Carnage is coming after him. Hells to the yes, baby. Venom #18. Donny Cates is back on the story. It's an Absolute Carnage tie-in. Enough said. No, it's not. Looks like we got a symbiote of the Maker. Oh, man. Crazy #1 featuring Obnoxo the Clown. You remember Obnoxo the Clown? When he went against the X-Men? Well, now he's going against pretty much everybody. It's going to be more than one issue, apparently. I'm down with this. More than that, there's a good chance that we could get the return of Ice Cream Man. Yeah, that was the thing I was talking about earlier with the Ice Cream Man. Anyway, The Web of Black Widow, 1 of 5. Jodie freaking Hauser is going to be writing this. Stephen Mooney is going to be doing it. And it's basically going to be titled, well, that's the title, Web of Black Widow, 1 of 5. But it's subtitled Black Widow Year 1. And look at that cover. Look at this manga-licious style cover. Look at her face, man. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, man. Who does that variant cover, in fact? Chris Anka or Megan Hettick, or To Be Announced, or Hidden Gem. Anyway, so there's going to be four variants for that. King Thor, Jason Aaron, Esad Ribic. Issue 1 of 4 is going to be 4 issues of that. Going back up against Loki. Whatever, it's Aaron. He just came off a great run. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Black Panther and the Agents of Wakanda. We're finally going to get some Agent of Wakanda. Len Medina is going to be drawing it, and Jim Zub will be writing it. And look at this freaking game variant cover. God, I need a video game of Black Panther where he looks like that. Okay, and here's the, looks like this is going to be the main cover. Yeah, because that's a variant. This is going to be the main cover. I'm looking forward to this, man. I am so down with this sickness. These new Immortal covers, this is looking cool. I'm imagining this is kind of like the Immortal Hulk thing. This is the most, what is this, Mike McCone. This looks like the most imaginative cover ever. The original looking lumpy thing. Ben Grimm, of course, and the modern one we know. We got the, not the gamma rays, the cosmic rays in the background. I'm going to pretend that there should be a pineapple in the back to talk about the spiky thing, which I love the spiky thing. But this is the most beautiful cover in my opinion. Right here. Will Sliney, man. Great job keeping the teeth in line. Oh, you should have been a dentist. We're going to get some Moon Knight annual. All these different stories and whatnot. And these are going to be wraparounds, by the way. This is awesome. And Mike Bagley. You can't go wrong with a Mike Bagley. The guy could sneeze on paper. It'll be worth money. Swordmaster and Arrow. Federico Blee had the audacity to say, please buy this. Guys, let me tell you something this. I'm not saying please. I'm saying buy the freaking books, because these are going to be these have the potential, like I said, to be the turnovers into the new comic book universe, where it's better than where we get manga coming in. These are, you know what? Just buy these freaking comic books. Plus my bud, Ario Anandito, is on this. I think that Federico Blee is actually coloring both of these. I hope he is. I hope that he's getting paid, you know, some good bucks for this stuff, because follow the guy on Facebook. He's a wonderful human being. He's such a great guy. He's a grandfather, and he's got freaking great... He's hysterical, all right? He's hysterical. He might have to do some translations if you don't speak Espanol, if you don't habla. Anyway, great person. So I hope that he's on both of these, and I hope that he gets a lot of success and gets a lot more things. But Swordmaster and Arrow, the solicits and everything, like, these are beautiful. I can't wait to read these things. I cannot wait to read these things. And like I may mention, my bud Ario Anandito is drawing Swordmaster. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. History of the Marvel Universe. They're talking about this again by Mark Waid. I am already sold. Avengers, Loki Unleashed. Roger Stern and Ron Lim are coming back to start doing this. Taking place back during the time when there was the Silver Centurion and where Monica Rambeau was called Captain Marvel. But this is a brand new story taking place back in this era. I am looking forward to this. Thor has his dots again, and Captain America doesn't really need to change his costume, because he's Captain America. He's one of the best freaking drawn characters, best designed characters ever. Jack freaking Kirby, baby. Although we did a lot of these. But anyway, Avengers number 24, the Challenge of the Ghost Rider. All the Ghost Riders are coming back, and the King Ghost Rider, King of Hell Ghost Rider. It's going to be a big deal. So, Cosmic Ghost Rider, this is what happened to him from the Guardians of the Galaxy books. So, awesome. Awesome. Savage Avengers, issue number 5. This suddenly became top of my radar. Why? The main solicit down here with all this nonsense they're talking about. Plus, the Punisher is curious about Crom. Sold 1 billion times over. Jerry Duggan, you're a freaking genius. Captain America number 14. We're going back to the Agent Rogers costume. I loved that costume, so I'm down. Invaders, Champions, these don't have to be solicited. They are going to sell. Why are you even solicited this book? The War of the Immortal Hulks, the final confrontation between Abomination and Immortal Hulk. Oh, God, yes. I might need a moment. Director's cut of issue number 3 and 4 for this guy here of 6. Cool. Issue number 24, again, a solicit. You don't need to solicit this stuff. Here we go. The True Believers. That's what the dollar comics that DC is going to be doing. These are the dollar comics for Marvel, the True Believers. And look at this stuff, man. You got the final appearance of the Hulk in his original series, because it only went to issue number 6 and then it canceled. Yeah, the Incredible Hulk was canceled. Do you believe that? So when people today say, oh man, the books, man, I don't know, man, like, you know, the books are canceling, that says a lot. The Hulk was canceled. It's one of the mainstay books in the world, so shh. First appearance of the Wendigo. This starts off an amazing story where Nightmare comes in and messes with the Hulk and eventually leads to this. This is such an important comic book. I own this comic book. What do you call it? Anything that Peter David does with the Hulk is beautiful. And Professor Hulk, first appearance of the Professor Hulk. If this is doing what I think it's doing, this is the first appearance of the Devil Hulk. It might be the cameo, though. There was a cameo appearance also. But anyway, the Devil Hulk, that's what he originally looked like. This is not the first appearance of the Immortal Hulk, because by the cover, the Immortal Hulk, the Red Hulk, this is actually the first issue where we get the first appearance of General Fordian, who's in charge of Shadow Base. This is the first appearance of Hulk number 29 off of 2099 Unlimited. No, he did not have his own series. This is the first Hulk in the comic books. How do you like that? Yeah, he was a big hairy Sasquatch looking dude. There was a Hulk before the Green Hulk that we know. Anyway, the Ultron Agenda, Unite or Perish. That's all they're giving us. That's all they're giving us. Looking forward to it. Let's see what they can do with this. Tony Stark Iron Man, where they're also got Jim Zub is helping out with the book, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm down. The Ultron Agenda starts here. Hello, there's the teaser stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man, love it, love it, love it. Looks like Norman Osborn, which they already gave us the hint for in the recent issue. Amazing Spider-Man 29 with Nick Spencer, beautiful stuff. Miles Morales Spider-Man facing off against the guy who killed the original Spider-Man from the Ultimate Spider-Man, Peter Parker. Oh crap, oh crap. Black Cat. This stuff is actually crossing over with Fantastic Four, which could be a bad thing. Jed McKay, please don't fall into that trap, or at least make it better. Ghost Spider, issue number 2 is out. Sean McGuire, love it, love it, love it. Marvel Spider-Man Velocity, this is the Gamerverse. Dennis Hopeless Hallam is doing this stuff with Emilio Lacio. This is an all-new, 100% original story in the Gamerverse. So yes, I am sold. I'm going to be reading that. Amazing Spider-Man Going Big with Jerry Conway, Eric Larson, and a whole lot more. Mark Bagley is going to be on it. Dude, this is awesome. Brand new stories in here. Brand new stories. Down. I'm so down. Fantastic Four, Future Foundation. That's cool. Invisible Woman. Hells yes. 5-issue limited series. Valkyrie, it's looking good. She's going to be delivering people to more than just Valhalla. That's interesting. Loki number 3. The Marvel Tales, Black Panther, featuring a whole bunch of cool stuff, including the original appearance and fight between Black Panther and I almost said Ta-Nehisi Coates. there's meaning in that. And Njikata. So looking forward to that. Punisher Kill Crew, hells yes. Agents of Atlas, is that him getting a little bit frisky with what's her name, the K-pop singer, what do you call it, Black Panther, Captain Marvel number 10. Kelly Thompson's doing some kick-ass stuff in here. We got a new hero or villain called Star. It seems like she's a hero, but we'll see. But she's taking over the Captain Marvel mantle. What? That's interesting. Got a bunch of facsimile covers here. So the original Spider-Woman issue, what do you call it? The original Son of Satan up in here. And issue number 181s are pretty important in Marvel, aren't they? Because here's the death of Elektra. So yes, I actually already own it, so I don't need to get that one. These ones I don't own. This is going for $40 on general. I don't want to spend that much for an actual, but these, the facsimile covers, $3.99. Daredevil, Chip Zdarsky. There's nothing else that needs to be said about that. Doctor Strange is coming to an end, man. No! It's going to be the last issue of Doctor Strange. They're probably going to do something else like Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme or something. Fearless, looking forward to that. Death's Head, that could be good. We'll see. Ironheart, Marvel Comics Presents. This is going to feature a whole bunch of, like a new version of some of these cool characters. Different reality. Gwenpool Strikes Back, where she's going to try and make her mark in the Marvel Universe so that nobody forgets her, because that's the important part in, comic books, for her at least. So she's going to be the homewrecker now. That is awesome. Like, she's kissing everybody. This looks cool. This looks like it's going to be fun. Leah Williams is doing it. David Baldeon is drawing. This is going to be good. I'm looking forward to that, man. Runaways, Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, Magnificent Miss Marvel, Fighting Against Zombies, Silver Surfer Black, the Null thing, just Donny Cates page right here. Guardians of the Galaxy, Prodigal Son, that's coming over here. So that's interesting. Prodigal is going everywhere. Chapter 3 of 3. So it's going to be crossing over a few places. Old Man Quill, Thanos, sure. Acts of Evil stuff up in here with the annuals. Ghost Spider annual, Moon Knight annual, Wolverine annual, Punisher number 15. We're going on from there. Yeah, those cuts are annoying, but Punisher number 15 with Matthew Rosenberg and Simon Kodransky still on it, so it's still going to be awesome. What do you call it? Squirrel Girl and what's her name? Marvel Team Up featuring Clint McElroy with both Marvels, all the Marvels on here. That's actually really cool. Look at that. Kamala Khan, Carol Danvers, and Marvel. Sweet. Or at least I imagine that's supposed to be Marvel. Alpha Flight True North. It's Canada Day here today. Yeah, I'm doing this on Canada Day. Anyway, beautiful, man. Beautiful. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. Hopefully Gotham Central is going to do a cover for that. New Mutants, War Children, issue number 1. Bang. Chris Claremont, Bill Sienkiewicz. Dude, that's going to be beautiful. Dead Man Logan. What's going on? The blood's back up on top again. It's not down there. What the frick, man? Is he suddenly coming back alive again? Nah. What's going on? Sinners Beware. In October. Looks like King of Hell stuff, man. Looks like Johnny Blaze is like, dude, asses will be whooped and burnt. Conan the Barbarian, Jason Aaron's still on it, Muhammad Asrar is still on it, no complaints. Esad Ribic doing a couple of cool covers still. Dude, I'm not going to complain about this, man. This is a really awesome awesome stuff. I just hope that the freaking kids are gone and the Crimson Witch thing. I just hope that's done. Other than that, beautiful, man. Age of Conan, Valeria. Looking forward to this. Meredith Finch, who has already done a Conan story. Beautiful. Looking forward to it. Aneke, not sure on that one. We'll see what's up. Bang. We got Savage Sword of Conan. We got Lux. This is the League of Legends stuff. The Star Wars stuff. Greg Pak and Phil Noto. The Age of Resistance stuff. I can already imagine the freaking jerks talking about this, man. Whatever. Just whatever. Dr. Aphra. Target Vader. That looks pretty cool. Because Hunter is about Valance. Hunter Valance. Jedi Fallen Order. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. That looks pretty... Oh, Dark Temple. Dark Temple. Bringing in the Young Guns again. Looking forward to it. Marvel Action is over in the IDW stuff. Be on the lookout for Spidey. This was good. That was good. The graphic novels and whatnot. Oh, wait. Is this going to be brand new? Rising Readers graphic novels. I thought this was a trade. Oh, freshman year. Oh. Hello. Okay, so they're going to be doing a bunch of stuff. But no, this looks like it's all just trade paperback stuff. Nah, this is, yeah, we've already seen all this stuff. We're just redoing this. So what are you doing to me here? Anyway, so this is kind of cool. You got a bunch of the endgame stuff. You got Beast, Cat. They're saying he's catching stuff. That doesn't look like he's catching stuff. I guess that they're all being shot, but hopefully there's like an angle on them because they would have to be shot by from more than a mile away for them to look this straight, these rivets, whatever. It doesn't look like he's catching everything. It looks like he caught one thing. He's trying to dodge other things. Maybe if they look like laser blasts, it would look cooler, but whatever. Sorry, you can't go wrong with a Ghost Rider that looks like this. Oh my God. That Milestones Ghost Rider. Resin. Hulk from, that doesn't look like he's from Ragnarok Hulk, but the face does. It does look like Ruffalo. Really cool stuff here, man. This all looks really good. Annihilation Omnibus. This collects everything. And if this wasn't $125, dude, more than anything else in this book, I want this omnibus. New printing. Everything that has to do, it looks like even the prequels, everything that has to do with Annihilation. But it's $125. 880 pages. That's a little bit out of my price range. But damn it, more than anything else, I wish I had this. I want to do a freaking spotlight on story on this. Frick, man. Ah, that is just gorgeous. A bunch of Daredevil stuff here from Bendis. This was really beautiful, amazing stuff. And Malieve. All beautiful stuff here, man. Avengers Endgame art from the movie Slipcase. Cool. This was actually really good stuff, man. The old Masterwork stuff written by Jim Shooter and Roger McKenzie with Jerry Conway and Don McGregor, Joe Duffy, Gil Kane. All this stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. Carmen Infantino, Gene Colan. So this is the Masterwork stuff, number 14. Gorgeous. Can't go wrong with this stuff, man. You could try. You will fail. Old school Conan stuff here. What is up? Peter David. Enough said. Some Exile stuff. This was fun. What do you call it? Straight out of Brooklyn. Love that image. Beautiful image. The Black Bolts, Eisner Award-winning series. Black Bolt. This blew everybody away, man. Blew everybody away. You know what? I have said nicer things than all these people about freaking Black Bolt. So, whatever, Marvel. The Breakout. This was an excellent story. They made this into a graphic audio story, which it was well done, man. Really well done. War of the Realms Punisher trade. This is, yeah, can't go wrong. Like everything with the Punisher. I said there was a lot of Punisher stuff in here. You got the War of the Realms Punisher. You got the War of the Realms War Scrolls. Got a lot of stuff up in here, man. Wait, what is this? Was something about Doctor Doom? Starring She-Hulk and Doctor Doom. Did that stuff come up in this? I don't remember that. Anyway, good stuff, man. Maybe that's going to be coming up soon. We're going to find out more about that in the next, I don't know. I think this stuff is over. There's only Champions coming out. Spencer and Oatley, his trades are out. Good stuff. You're not going to buy it. The trade for City at War, they're saying slam dunk. First issue was really good. The second one was pretty okay too, but nah, too much. It's too much. I could have just played the video game. What do you call it? Come on, everybody's getting this. This was really good. It's really good. Like, oh, not a whole lot of new content, but there is a little bit. Actually, it's all 100% new content, but some reflavoring of it. And then, of course, Old Man Frank meets Young Man Frank. So, beautiful stuff. Major X, Marvel Universe by Rob Liefeld. Look at that. They're fixing up the Captain America there. Smart. That's smart. But yeah, all this Major X stuff coming out, really good stuff. So the trade, it should also have issue 0 in there. Runaways, all beautiful stuff. Up for a freaking Eisner, and it should win. It really should win. They should put down that it was nominated for an Eisner. The Miss Marvel stuff is all really good. Plus you got the original stuff. Chip Zdarsky, Spider-Man, enough said. Enough said. The Captain America stuff by Coates, monograph stuff, Marvel Visionaries with Steve Ditko. It's about freaking time. That should have been the first thing. Kirby first, and then this. Hopefully next we're going to get some Gil Kane stuff. The Secret Warps. Hit Monkey. I want to read that because I've never read Bullets and Bananas, but Daniel Way did that, dude. I want to check that out. Hulk Origins. There's a lot of origins for the Hulk. TIE Fighter trade paperback. The heroes, the villains. This is cool. I like that they're putting this together. The Galaxy's Edge stuff. I might have to read this when it comes to trade. So we'll see. Hands of Hydra. That looks pretty cool. Back when Roy Thomas and Stan Lee were on it. So come on, man. Herb Trimpe and Sal Buscema. Conan Chronicles. Awesome. Return to Samaria. Doctor Strange, Daredevil, all the Epic Collection stuff. It's impossible to go wrong with these beautiful freaking stories. Write your own Marvel trade paperback. I am more curious about this than anything else. Penciled by various people, covered by John Romita Sr. There's going to be some kind of story, and you're going to write the freaking comic book. Yeah, I might actually get this just for the sake of conversation. It's only $15, 64 pages. I might get that. What do you call it? Executioner's Song. Hello, they're doing a trade of that. Man-Wolf stuff. Dracula, Hell's Yes, Mutant X. All this good stuff here. Riri Williams up in here. There's just a lot of stuff that they're showing off in here. And that's pretty much the end of the freaking book, dude. All that's left is talk about Beautiful Halo for me really quick. Go and check out their stuff. By all means, please check them out. See if there's something that you like. If you got a little disposable income, hook yourself up. Like, treat yourself to my discount and hook yourself up with some nice Marvel or DC swag. Hopefully they get a couple other things in there, but we'll see. This has been the previews. I had it upside down before. Oops. Oh well. And again, let me know who got the thing inside. Let me see if I can find it again. No, I can't. So just whatever. I'm not going to go hunting for that thing. Go back and find out who did that. Somebody please separate the DC and Marvel and previews books for me. Try and switch up between IDW and Image and some of the other stuff. And yeah, that's really it, man. A whole bunch of good stuff. Looking forward to a lot of the stuff. The King of Hell preview stuff looks amazing. And yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.